This is your chef Zare, and this is Roqe Hoss-pitality. Hello there, welcome to another episode of the Roqe Hoss-pitality. Before I start my today's demo and cooking, I just want to say thank you so much about all the wonderful feedback I got regarding last week's episode about the saffron. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So today we're going to talk about the barberries. But before we talk about barberries, I'm going to say food is culture. And to know the culture, you want to know the food. And to know the food, you want to know that they're pantry. We have an expression or the word in the kitchen. We say mise en place. As a chef, it means maybe for your cooking, you want to have everything ready, prep around yourself so you don't run around, mise en place. So, but also I believe in cooking other culture food, mise en place, I can use this term of knowing the culture's pantry. You know their ingredients, what are the flavors, and how they use it in their food, and what are the techniques. If you know this one, the base, and they can put it together, you can come up with very delicious food they make, so easier to learn. So that's my philosophy that I'm trying to establish in this episode, to teach you one by one every element of the Iranian cuisine pantry, their flavors, profile, and how they work together. And eventually we're gonna get back to a lot of heavy duty techniques and cooking. So let's just start cooking. So we have the barberry. These are barberries, and then you can see how beautiful red color. These are kind of fresh. If they're not fresh, you can see it dries out and they're like the color is black. So they grow, they're bush berries. They grow in Asia, Africa, North America, but one of the staple ingredients in Iranian cuisine we use a lot. But it's getting popular in the United States right now between the chefs too. So since these are the bushes and close to ground, and they pick and they're dusty, so you want to before you use it, you want to soak it in the water about 10 to 20 minutes. Why 10 to 20 minutes? If they're fresh like this, 10 minutes fine, otherwise get soggy. These are nice old in the shape. But if they're a little older, like 6 months, a year, you can tell from the look of it, you can soak it longer. And then after that, you strain it. So you don't want to pat dry whenever. That little water is good. You want to keep that moisture for it. So we're gonna keep that moist. You see, and you have to be careful. It's a nice splash, but it's okay. That you need that moist also. So I'm gonna add some butter. So before I go to melting, this is right now perfect for if you're making stews or the soup. There's chicken soup, anything liquid that you want to add it to it, it's fine. You don't have to go this next process, because this is going to be already from that heat, it's going to be dehydrated. So you can just directly put it in your liquid, we call it ashes or stews is okay. But if you want to use it for rice or as a presentation garnish, so you want to bloom it or hydrate. So the butter is melted. You don't want to do too hot. You don't want to burn it, and you want to add this one. See, my pan is not too hot because I don't want to burn my barberries, like a nice, and then to enhance the flavor, you can use the regular sugar, but I like brown sugar, profile is better. So I add a little sugar, not too much. Again, the amount of the sugar you're gonna add is up to you, and also what dish you're using for as a garnish. It gives that little sugary caramelization to your barberries, because barberries are tart and tangy, and that little sugar and butter is gonna enhance the flavor. And it's like, I call it little jewels in your dishes when you cook it. It's a vibrant color, beautiful color, and that has tartness that, again, Iranian, they like their dishes a little tarts. And I'm from Azerbaijan, most of our dishes are tart side profile. So it's a few more minutes. Again, don't let your pan too hot, because you don't want to burn that. I'm gonna show you the difference right now close, how beautiful plummy they get. So you can take this one right now And again, if your pans is hot, I have a plate always handy. Make sure mise en place, you're next to you're handy. So if I see it's too hot, my Barberries they're going to burn, I just transfer it to a cold plate because pan is already hot and it keeps cooking. So this is pretty much done. And actually I don't need to transfer the plate, I just want to give you that little trick. And the difference is beautiful. So this one you can mix it with pistachios and some garnishing on your chicken dishes or rice pilafs, and I usually use it in my nut and dry fruit mixture when I want to use it for a garnish for my lamb dishes or chicken dishes. So it has a great profile. Just remember, it's expensive, and if you use it in your stuffing or in the inside dish, it's not going to show. You're more than welcome substitute the cranberries. So I hope you enjoy it. Another trick of the pan trap Iranian cuisine, and make sure to listen to our conversation on Roqe Media. We're gonna talk more details about the history and some of the dishes that we make and more details. And I look forward to your feedback and your more questions in regards. Thank you so much and happy cooking.